So it'll say that I'm going live, but I'm still calling people in. I'm still calling people in. Let's see if she's still out. Is she still out here? Hold on. Hold on. Okay. Hello, hello. Welcome in, guys. Welcome in. Hey, Miss Mathleen, how are you, honey? Oh, okay. Okay, welcome in, guys. Welcome, welcome, welcome. How's everybody doing? All right, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Hello, hello, hello. You know, we always talk about stuff, and then I get a flood of people asking me about this. Hello, hello, hello. Pin the message. All right, there we go. Guys, remember if you would like a mini 2025, you can always do a mini 2025. Your reading is not going to be as in depth as the full reading, or you can go out and purchase the full reading on my website. But if you would like the mini, it is available as well. If you would like to understand what's coming down the pipeline, somebody was asking me today about what's coming down the pipeline. And like I told them, if you want to know individually for yourself, get your individual full 2025. But if you need a mini, if you cannot swing the full, because I understand some people cannot swing the full, there is a option for a mini. But they're free yes or no's. If you would like a free yes or no over on this side, you can get a free yes or no. Tonight we are doing the uncrossing, unbinding, spiritual liberation. That is taking place tonight. You still have some time to sign up. We are using the energy of the winter solstice. The winter solstice is in full effect. It came in heavy and hard yesterday. It had me in a chokehold. I said, "Oh my God!" Good. Take your bath. Take your bath. With it, and it goes without saying, guys. And I'll say it again, and I'll say it again. Anytime we do spiritual rituals, it is always recommended that you do a spiritual bath. Anytime you do a spiritual ritual, you should be doing. Anytime, even if you're doing it for yourself, you invoking a spirit, you need to be taking a spiritual bath. Don't be touching these spiritual entities, deities, bodies, and you have not washed your spiritual ass. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. So yeah, anytime we do a spiritual ritual, you need to good deal, good deal. So if you signed up for it, you already know what to do. You already know what to do. But we were just talking because we were just on TikTok about an hour ago, or maybe a little less than an hour ago, and we were talking about somebody had asked me, "Hey, you were talking about on TikTok about the Pope. What's going on?" If y'all don't know what's going on with the Pope Francis, he's opening five spiritual doorways on Christmas Eve. Now, the significance of the number five, if you don't know anything about five, in who do we talk about the 5 point spot? And if you understand what a 5 point spot is, that's the crossroads. That is the energetic doorway in which all energy passes through. So that's significant. You need to understand that there's a significance of that. And if you look on a map at the five places that he's opening up these doorways to, they actually do make a cross. They make a crossroads. So yeah, it's interesting. It's interesting. Nothing is by coincidence. It's not by happenstance. It's never by happenstance. It is always done. Again, these Jesuit priests, the priests of the Vatican. They're Jesuit priests. They are sorcerers. You need to understand that they are sorcerers. They know how to open and close doors. They know how to work. Like I said, the Vatican City is the most protected city in the country because it is protected by archangels. It is protected by demons. It is protected by supernatural forces that they know how to control because they've been controlling them for thousands of years. Gotta understand that. You gotta understand that. So yeah, I said it's not. I said you gotta understand. Look at the time that we're around right now. The portal for the winter solstice is open from now until the 31st. So you have a huge doorway of energy. Plus you have a dark moon coming in, a black moon coming in, not even a dark moon, a black moon coming in on the 30th. You have a lot of spiritual energy colliding. And I'll tell you that, guys, this. I'll tell you guys this. As you come on in, give me a thumbs up, please. Give me a thumbs up as you come on in. Um, you guys need to understand when we talk about the universe, we're talking about source. We're talking about creation. It is all it is. Think of the universe as an algorithm, because that's what it really is. What you put in is what it gives you back out. It starts to learn what you are, like algorithm. You know, you if you're on social media and you're always looking at cats, well, or you're going to get into the algorithm that's always going to be feeding you cats. That's the universe. That's the universe. That's universal energy. So it's neither good nor bad. And so those with great intentions can use it, but then those with horrendous, nefarious intentions can use it as well. It is just a system to support. That is it. That is it. Now there are beings within that universal energy that are there to assist as well. But like I was talking on my live, they don't have feelings either way. You understand me? They don't have feelings either way. They are for angels. They're controlled by seals. If you control that seal, you can compel them to do whatever you need them to do. Demons the same way. If you offer them what they're asking for, offer them a good enough offering, they'll work for you. They have no feelings either way. They don't have a dog in the fight, is what I'm trying to tell you. They don't have a dog in a fight. So they were like, somebody was like, well, why would they let them heart? Why would spirit let them? Again, spirit ain't got a dog in this fight. They don't have a dog in this fight. They're always looking for the greatest and highest good, and they're going to give you what you ask for. They're going to give you what you ask for, and some people are here to do dirty work. That is their purpose. That is their purpose. And it is what it is. Like I said, it's the dark, it's the light. It's the yin, it's the yang. It's right, it's wrong. Whatever you want to call it, it is what it is. So yeah, I thought it was very interesting. So I was explaining to them. I said you have to be very, they just quote unquote redid the altar at Notre Dame, right? And that was a spiritual center. They took now that old altar. They said it was supposed to be the altar to the devil or to Satan or whatever, and it was very intricate. It was huge and it was very intricate. They took it down, they wiped it clean, and they replaced it with this really basic ass altar. And then they took out all the candles out of this cathedral. Because you would think of when you go into a cathedral, it's going to be lit with candles and lit with LEDs. Well, LEDs aren't necessarily great. They're not a great light, not necessarily for the lighting itself, but the spiritual implications of them is, so they have switched the entire energy of that quote unquote sacred temple, right? And when they had when they brought it back up, they had, look, Trump was there, Prince William was there, Elon Musk was there. I mean, it was the upper echelon. So yeah, that these things are very, very telling. Why was Trump there? Ain't Trump like Irish? Like, you ain't even supposed to be over there. But anyway, he's Masonic, not Jesuit, but anyway. So yeah, it was interesting. It's interesting the things that are going on. None of this is going on by happenstance. It just really is not. There is spiritual implications to it. I said, oh, they definitely, people are saying, oh, they're not opening up portals. Yes, they fucking are. Yes, they fucking are. Like I said, a 5-point spot in the Vatican City, one being a prison. Why are you opening up doors to prison? We're giving them hope. Yeah, what hope is it if I'm in prison? Like, it don't even make sense. It doesn't even make sense. And I think that Francis is one of the first popes in a long time that was actually a Jesuit priest, which means, like I said, they are sorcerers. You need to understand that they are sorcerers. But anyway, I thought that was very, very interesting. If again, I always tell you guys, go research, go start digging, go down a rabbit hole. It's fun to go down rabbit holes. I love to go down a good old rabbit hole. I'll be like, let's go. That's how I'm falling down there. I'm telling you, I would go down a rabbit hole in a minute and we'll spend the whole day in that damn rabbit hole before I dig myself back out. Like, I will go. And so but that's how you learn. That's how you learn. And I'm telling you, when you ask your spirits to kind of guide you down that process, they will. They definitely will. So it's interesting. If you've never gone down a rabbit hole, I implore you to go, to do it, to go. But anyway, how's everybody doing? How is everybody? How's the day treating you? How was the energy of the day? Did anybody have any interesting energies? Like I said, for me, Yesterday was, I was in a chokehold. I was in so much pain, because my body was like, hold up, we're not ready for this. And sometimes they're gonna give you an upgrade regardless if you're ready or not. You're just gonna have to take it. Best believe the foundation families have the original piece. Exactly. You better say that shit. Sammy, you better say that shit right there. Right there. Because that altar has had hundreds of years of prayer energy infused in it. Do you know how many people have gone before, probably have gone before that altar to pray, to open up their heart? And when you open up your heart, when you supplicate your heart, question, am I doing my spiritual bath right? No, ma'am, I'm not answering that question. You know how to take a spiritual bath. Mathleen, you know how to take a spiritual bath. You know how. It's simple. To put your salt in your water and get in there. You know how. You have instructions. Go back to your instructions. See, guys, this is what I'm gonna tell you. Going forward, I'm only gonna give instructions once, because you guys have to learn how to listen. You guys have to learn how to listen. Because if you're not listening, you're going to put yourself in jeopardy when I give. Because again, if I give instructions and when this shit gets down to the wire, I give instructions, you don't follow them to the T, yeah, because you're not listening, you're going to be in trouble. So I'm going to tell you, go back to the material that you have. Because you've been given material. I'm going to call you out. You've been given material. Y'all, if I've given you material, go read your material. Yes, you know how to, Mathleen, you know how to take a spiritual bath. I just saw my 11:44 on my time. Feeling tired? Yeah. Yeah. Well, I'm not feeling tired, but yesterday, like I said, I was very, very tired. Um, it feels like, well, it should feel like a bath. You're taking a bath. We talked, Mathleen, we talked about how to take a spiritual bath. We talk, oh, personally, me and you have talked about how to take a spiritual bath. We've talked about how to take a spiritual shower. So you already know. I'm not giving no more instructions. You already know. You already know. Go read your material. Y'all not gonna be questioning me to death. That the answer is no. Okay, the answer is no. Spirit's like, she know. Okay, because y'all know, you absolutely know. Now, if you was somebody that was brand new and it was my first time talking and I'm explaining, I would, then that's fine. But we talk about it all. We've talked about both ways. We've talked about both ways. So, guys, yes, again, if you are in tonight's ritual, any ritual, I'm gonna say again, let me say reiterate this, any ritual, you should be taking a spiritual bath. You should be taking a spiritual bath. That's without question. That's without question. So, oh my goodness. Like I said, yesterday I was in a chokehold. I got sleep last night. I finally got some sleep last night because I was up since 4:30 yesterday. They woke me up, and like I said, it was pain upon pain upon pain, pain on top of pain on top of pain. I think my body just was not prepared for whatever it is that, and I'm interested to see what opens up. I'm always interested when I have heavy ascensions like that to see what opens up, because it's always something good. It's always something unexpected, and then all of a sudden you just know stuff, or you have the ability to do something, and it's the weirdest thing. It is the weirdest thing, but it's exciting at the same time. It's weird, but it's exciting. So yeah, I had a heavy, heavy, heavy ascension. I was not expecting it. I thought, okay, well, especially the days leading up to, normally I'll start to feel it in the days leading up, but I didn't. But that the day of, child, I'm sorry, no, I did have it the day. It was yesterday. Um, Yesterday, normally I'll start to get it days in advance, like maybe 3, 4, 5 days in advance. But right before, it was like, nope, here you go, we got something for you. I shouldn't have opened it up. It's like mail you get, you don't want to open it up. But I didn't have a choice. I woke up and I was in the throes of a full on ascension. Yeah, go ahead, go ahead. I was in the throes of a full on ascension, and I had to go through it. I had to go through it. Like I said, guys, don't forget to get signed up for tonight. After I get off here, I'm gonna do my last live on TikTok, and then I'm done with lives for the night. And I'm just doing my work. Should you stay in your apartment or move? The decision, basically, the decision is yours. They're not gonna make. They're not gonna make. Okay, so let me say this. Some questions they're not gonna just give you direction because you have free will. You have free will. So, what is your intuition telling you? Y'all gonna start use even spirit gonna push back on y'all. Be like, what's your intuition telling you? Are you listening to your intuition? Because so that should be driving you to make this decision. So what is your intuition telling you? Because you can stay or you can go. Either way, it's you're gonna have. It's not gonna be without challenges. Even if you go, it's gonna be a challenge to go. If you stay, it's gonna be a challenge to stay. So it's just you whichever one you want. You got to pay the consequences. So what is your intuition telling you? That's the main. That's the main thing. What is your intuition telling you? You guys are grown. Y'all know what to do, and you've been told what to do. Yeah, if you need a general, it's 15. If you look at the pin comment, honey, you can rebrown, you can send that, and we can take care of you right now. So, Amor, what is your intuition telling you? You went quiet on me. Where are you, honey? Okay, well then get to staying. Listen to your intuition, guys. Listen to your intuition. I tell you that all the time. Get real quiet. Get real quiet. And almost like, and start breathing. Start breathing, guys. Bring that prana, that air in, and start breathing, and just allow yourself to get real still. You're not going to quiet your mind, but you just want to get real still, and then ask that question. And whatever hits your gut first, that's your intuition, not what's in your head. I've told you guys this before. This is how you can kind of understand if you're in your head or in your intuition. When you're thinking about something, when you're in the throes of thinking about something, take stock of where your eyes are looking. Let me say that again. When you are in the throes of thinking about or trying to make a major decision, thinking about a choice or whatever, just stop yourself and think about where your eyes are. Okay? Are they looking up? Are they looking down? If they're looking up, what do you think that means? Somebody tell. Anybody know what that means if they're looking up? Does anybody have right or wrong answer? I don't care. Just throw it out. Anybody know? Miss Oriana, I got you. Does anybody understand when your eyes are looking up what that means? It means that you're in your head. It means that you're in your head. You're not in your intuition. When you're looking down, when I'm making decisions, most of the time I'm looking down because that's where your intuition is. Your intuition is in your gut. That's why they call it a gut feeling. That's exactly why they call it a gut feeling. So if you're looking up, if you catch yourself looking up as you're trying to make a decision or think about something, you're in your head. You're not even close to your intuition. Get into that intuition. It's what hits your gut. So that should help you in making decisions from an intuitive point, an intuitive standpoint. Okay, Miss Oriana, where are you, honey? Are you here? What's your question? You just want a general reading to see what's going on with you? Put my water over here. You're welcome. That's how you'll know that you're in your intuition. If you're looking down, yeah, okay, okay, got you. Give me information on Oriana, please. Now I done just seen. Was that the 10? That was a 9 of. Okay, 9 of Wands. I'm not gonna take those, but if they come back out, I will. All right. Oriana, are we in a relationship? Are we currently in a relationship? Mm. Ree Brown, are we currently in a relationship, honey? Or did we end one? Um, I was in one, but there is a situation that I had to walk away. Okay, that's what I'm thinking. Okay, so what I got is this. That's why I said, or did we end one? Because I see what I see is conflict. I see competition. I see somebody juggling. I see somebody here that should have been that. Let me ask you. Okay, so I got two feminine energies on this board. Which tell me which one is you? Was this a long-standing relationship, or was this something that was kind of hot, heavy, and passionate? Because I've got one, I got the Queen of Wands, and then I got the Empress. The Empress is going to be the long-standing relationship, the commitment that this Emperor was committed to. Could be a wife, could be a baby mother, or it could be a relationship that had long-term potential. Not long-term potential, but they were in for a long period of time. And then I have they just said a sneaky link. So which one were you? Were you the sneaky link, or were you the long term? Because I got this emperor juggling, and I got competition between these two. Whether they know it, it was long standing, and I was pregnant, and we had a situation that he told me about a baby he had while we were together. Okay, I got it. Look, what did he have? Did he say a little girl, a little boy? Okay, got you. Because I got a little girl. I don't know if that's your child or this other child. Let me show you your cards that I got. Okay. So the Emperor and Empress came out together. He had a little boy. I just had a little boy as well. Well, there might be a little girl, honey, because I got a little girl on the board. I've got the sneaky link, and I've got competition. I've got maybe some fighting, some revelations, and I've got juggling of there's children involved in juggling, and I've got somebody walking away, turning their back for a brand new cycle and something new being opened up to them. Um, he may actually have more than one, because that emperor is giving me very narcissistic energy. Give me more information about this emperor. Yeah. There may be more, and I see where you're definitely trying to find your balance. There definitely is. You were stuck for a while, and I'm gonna say this: has he tried to come back for a resurrection? Don't be surprised if he tries to come back to resurrect this. If he does, please stand your ground, because he's got a lot more secrets that you don't know about. Yeah, he's got a lot more secrets that you don't know about. And I feel like you'll find new offers in love when you're loving yourself. I feel like you're going into a time period, Oriana, where you're going to be focused on you. You're this is the world card. World card is signifies 7 to 20 years that are upon you. And it's probably the most important card in the deck because it is asking you, what do you want your life to look like for the next 7 to 20 years? You could repeat this cycle with this man, or you could choose something new because you're being offered new all the way around. When you start to love yourself, when you start to heal and start to pour into yourself and your child, one, this is what you become. You become the Queen of Cups. And what you get is brand new starts. The Ace of Swords and the Ace of Cups. So you'll get new love and then a brand new start at life. So again, I'm gonna say this. I don't know if he's trying to swing the block. If he's trying to swing the block, you may need to say no. You may need to say no, but you might. Yeah, honey, no, he's a block. This is a block. This is a block. It's time to move on. This is a block. And that Two of Swords came out, which is the block card for me. Yeah, it's time to move on. So I don't know if you're grappling with possibly going back or possibly reopening that door. But if you ask me, I'm gonna advise you based off of this energy that's on this book, on these cards. We communicate, but not about a relationship, but I know he'll eventually It's all fresh. Exactly. Well, I feel like he is definitely going to spin the block. He feels like that child is going to, and don't be surprised. I'm going to say this. I'm going to say this because they just said this. Don't be surprised. He's gonna try to use a child as a means of getting to you because right now you're the Queen of Cups. Your heart is wide open for your child. It is wide open for your son, and you're in love with your son. And he's gonna try to use that energy against you. And if you allow him back, he may even try to impregnate you in order. I'm surprised that world card did not come out because that's what I'm feeling. That he'll try to impregnate you to further trap you. This is a very manipulative man. Although it's an emperor, emperor in reverse, and that's the energy that is given, is very manipulative, very narcissistic. Um, he is, it can be very, very selfish. Just FYI. So I'm gonna say this: there's more to him that you don't know. And you may find out. You may actually find out. You know that Two of Swords. I don't know if that Two of Swords. It could mean that you didn't want to necessarily have clarity. At one point, you didn't necessarily want to have clarity, but with the baby now presented, you have no other choice but to have clarity. But there's more to. They just said there's more to come as far as finding out more about him. Just FYI, child, he is. Whoo, stand your ground, please. Stand your ground. Stand your ground. Like you said, he's gonna try to spin the block. Make sure that you know he felt like he had you on lock. You know, you have no contact order. Yeah, you just exactly. Well, I can see why, so that you can gain some clarity about the situation, to see it from a different point of view. That hangman, although it can mean stuck energy, the way the hangman is, you do, especially in this deck, the way the hangman is. Where's that hangman at? He's looking up, so he's getting a different perspective. You're getting a different perspective. So I feel like that space is much needed. But he's hoping that the tug of motherhood of your child is going to have you not only in love with the baby but back in love with him. Just FYI. And that's for you, honey. That's what's going on. If you need a more generalized reading, guys, if you need or have a specific question and you need me to go in depth, you can purchase those. But if you have a yes or no, just drop your yes or no question and we'll answer it. Um, so yeah, but anyway, I hope that helps, honey. I hope that helps. Yeah, I'm so glad I'm single. I am. I'm enjoying single life, and it's not even the single and dating. I don't even feel like I want to date because it's just like the level of masculine energy here is in the toilet. Like, you're welcome. It's just in the toilet. It's like I don't want the headache. I don't want the headache. Life is amazing. Like I said, I'm looking at to put two cruises on my roster for at the beginning of 2020 2025. I'm looking to live life, and I don't want to be held down by worrying about somebody else. I don't want that. I don't want that. And I don't think you can get out from under it. That's the thing. I don't think you can get out from under it. But anyway, anyway, we have almost made it to our 30-minute mark. If you have any questions, we'll keep going. But if not, then I'm going to skedaddle off of here. Actually, I'm going to skedaddle off of here in a few minutes anyway, because we got to start our TikTok live. Our TikTok live, which will be coming around in a few minutes. If you're not following me on TikTok, make sure you do while it's still up and at 'em. But if you're not following me here, make sure you follow me here as well. Make sure you follow me here as well. So yeah, I hate that. I don't. I didn't like his energy. Not that you asked me, Oriana. I just didn't like his energy. I didn't like being in his energy. I was like, ugh, ew. But anyway, to each day old. To each day old. To each day old. Guys, make sure you sign up for tonight. Tonight we're doing our uncrossing and unbinding. You follow you on TikTok. I got rid of it. It's been a long time. Oh, we'll see. Well, at least you're over here. What time are you doing the uncrossing? That is tonight. Have your spiritual bath done by tonight. All you guys got to do is just have your bath done By the matter of fact, by the time I get off of the TikTok, please have your bath done. Have your bath done. There's certain hours that I like to work, and that's for me to know. I'd be like, that's for me to know. But yeah, there's certain hours that works best for these spirits sometimes. There's just certain hour. Look, there's people have to be cognizant of the hours. Hours mean a lot. Time of the day means a lot when you're working with energy, depending on the energy that you're working with. Some are at they're potent at night, and some late at night, and some in the morning. Some are night spirits, some are sun spirits. You gotta know what you're dealing with. There's a lot of nuances to magic. It really is. There's a lot of nuances to it. What did you? But you said you already had your bath, right? I'm gonna say this: when you're celebrating with friends, although you are doing you're celebrating, don't I would advise not to drink. I would advise not to drink or do anything because you're going to make it difficult. I need you guys. I don't want you guys to be super defensive, but I need you guys to be at your fullest capacity. So just be mindful of that, Amora. Just be mindful of that. Um, So yeah, that's what I will say. That though, I will say that I understand it's it's Saturday. I get it, and we're it's you want to be out. I get it. You're young, you want to be out, but I'm just saying, just be mindful. You might want to say, hey, I can't drink right now. They're gonna be like, are you pregnant? No, ma'am. No, I need your body. I need your body to be you. I need you to have full control over your body. Because you do realize when you drink and when you do that, you're actually relaxing your defenses. And again, I don't want your defense to be down and other spirits to interfere with our work. I don't want it to interfere with our work. So just be mindful of that. Guys, anytime you do a spiritual ritual, especially one that you pay for, be mindful of that. If you want the most out of it, it needs to be you. You need to have a spiritual bath. It needs to be you. You don't need to be manipulated. Your energy doesn't need to, because that stuff manipulates your energy. So unless you're doing it for a spiritual purpose and it's part of our ritual. Yeah, you don't then don't just for tonight. You can go back to it tomorrow. Okay, you go back to it tomorrow. But if you know you crossed up and you trying to get out from under the yoke of oppression, then hey, give yourself at least tonight to do that. Give yourself at least tonight to do that. That's what I would say. Give yourself at least tonight to do that. So that's what I would say. But if anybody else, when I get off of my TikTok live in about an hour, that's when I want to shut it down. I'm just going to take who I have, and that's it. We're moving forward. If you don't get in, you can't fit here. You got to go find it somewhere else. So just FYI. Okay. Well, guys, I'm gonna hop off of here, and I will meet you. If those who follow me back over on TikTok, I'll meet you over there. I'll meet you over in that space. All right, guys, make good choices. Make good choices.